What's up, guys? Here with another video, and in this video I'll be talking about, my long 15-mile run. I run 15 miles in less than 100 minutes. And why am I making this video? I mean, yeah, just to motivate you guys and just to see, this perspective, like how much running improvement I've been, improving, throughout the past few years. Even though I think this could not be possible, but by putting lots of mindset and, hard work, in the dreams that you really want to accomplish, it can actually come true. I mean, it just takes a lot of time. And you just have to take little by little steps, right? I mean, hey, man. Sometimes I want to make video, and post, things online, like very crazy goals that I accomplished. Yeah, just to, motivate you guys. It's just tell you that if this person can do it, then you can do it because we're all human, right? I mean, the only way to be successful is that you just have to try it out and, and put as much effort and just be very patient. That's what I have to say. Patient is another thing, man. And it just take time to improve. So, and one of these days, when you keep improving, then you actually hit to your goal, right? I mean, this is just based on your common sense things. So, people people who watch the video or just doesn't even know how to calculate, how fast is 15 miles, for 100 minutes. That's like running 9 miles per hour, to be honest. Or 1.5 miles, every 10 minutes. Yeah, so I did running this Milpitas track. I mean, the weather's another thing is like why I run well. I always run well, better co-ed because I tend to sweat a lot. Yeah, see, I ran 15 miles, 1 hour, 39 minutes, 56 seconds, and average pace is 6:40. Well, it's actually a 6:39. I mean, yeah, like how did I run a 9 miles per hour for like almost 2 hours? And why is it a big milestone, to run under 100 minutes for 15 miles? Of course, because I'm running 9 miles per hour for at least 100 minutes. And that is exactly a 6:40, breaking a 6:40 pace for 15 miles, right? And yes, and usually when I break my record or my PR in running, like I always record. But why didn't I not record my 15-mile run? Well, there's one biggest reason, why I didn't like to record. Obviously, because the video is gonna be way too long. I mean, you're gonna watch like over 1.5 hours see me running. Like this is boring, just rather making a short video. And another reason is because after the 15-mile run, like I couldn't walk. Like, yeah, the last 2 miles, like I was getting really tired and my pace even slowed down to like 6:50. So yeah, by the time I stopped running 50 miles, like I just, like went, collapsed to the ground. And yeah, I didn't collapse to the ground, but I just, like sit on the ground and just couldn't, get up for a few seconds. Yeah, because my legs are absolutely so tired and I wouldn't be able to walk. So yeah, I just technically, run around and as many times as I can to get close to 15 miles. Then I ran here, then I ran back, to my car, and that's how I record, the 15-mile run. Yeah, the track that I run in is like, it's about like almost 500 meters, to be honest. And and why is it so special that you run like 9 miles per hour for almost 2 hours? Yeah, because I really want to break, the 3-hour marathon, but I don't think I can do it. I mean, I lasted a 6:30. I ran a 6:39 miles, 15 times. But the thing is that to order a break, remember, man, to order a break, a 3-hour marathon, you have to run a 6:50 pace for at least 26.22 miles. So if I wanted to sub a 3-hour marathon, that means I will have to run an extra 10 miles, well, slightly, slower than the 6:40 pace. Yeah, I mean, I know that lots of runner, tend to hit the wall, if they run long distance, or if they're running like 75% distance, or sometimes even 50%. Yeah, because when you go for marathon stuff, a lot of people hit the wall, at mile 20. Yeah, and if I try to run a 650 pace for like 20 miles, like I'm probably gonna hit the wall, right? Yeah, which is prolonged longevity, but I may do in 2021, but or maybe the latest worst case scenario maybe 2022. So just put on the like on this video, if this is insane running. I mean, for me to run this fast, I just barely sub a 5-minute mile. And by barely subbing a 5 minute, by getting like a 450 mile, like this is how fast I can run, 15 miles. Yeah, ridiculous. Wow. And you remember, so if you've been following me, all this long, over 6 years ago, I ran in high school, I barely run 1.5 miles, under 10 minutes. And my worst, like 10th grade boom time, if you don't know what boom time is, yeah, that's like my old, track thing, call, in Irvington, where they make you run booms. They just call it booms, right? Which is the name of the track, you run in PE. So for freshman boom, it's 1.25 miles, and for the sophomore boom, it's 1.5 miles. So my worst sophomore boom time in 2014 was 10 minutes and 2 seconds. So if you're running a 10 minutes and 2 seconds for 1.5 miles, you're definitely not going to run. There's no way you can run a 640 pace, for 15 miles. No way. That's not even a tenth of it. Yeah. So I couldn't even run 9 miles per hour for 10 minutes. But now, in 2020 just keeps getting crazier and crazier and crazier. And I lasted, faster than a 9 miles per hour for like over 100 minutes. Which is insane, but I know that towards the very end, I run so for the first 5 miles, I was running at a 6:37 pace. Then for the next 5 miles, then the average pace dropped to 68, and then once it get to like, the 20K mark, it dropped down to 6:39, and suddenly my average minutes per mile slowed down to like 6:44. The last 2 miles, because I hit hard the wall. And then I knew that I tell myself keep going. My body wants to quit. It's like it wants to shut down at mile 14, but I keep saying go, go, go. Don't you stop quitting until I gave everything I got. Look at the end, man. I literally sprint up to like a 6:08 pace, my fastest pace, within a mile, in mile 14. Yeah, because I was sprinting over and I knew the finish line is almost there. And it's, wow, so I run this 9 miles per hour for over half a marathon. Yeah, man. So there's one secret way, how to run a little better or get some energy boost, is to buy some run gums, right? I went to, the store, a few days ago, buy run gum, and I ate it, and it's very chewy, and it gives you a little bit energy boost, and that's exactly, without the run gum, I probably wouldn't run this fast. Yeah, it'll probably be like 1 minute slower, because my target goal race is to get under 100 minutes for 15 miles. And what does this mean? That means that I have run more than 10 times longer and 10 times better than my worst run ever in 2014. 2014, I usually cut the boom a little bit. Yeah, I ran like a 950, 10th grade boom, or 1.5 miles, with, a little cut over stuff, with taking a little shortcut. So it'll probably get to like 9:57 to 9:59. 1 hour, 39 minutes and 56 seconds is like running, like a 9:59 and a half seconds software booms like 10 times. But that's for 15 miles. Here's the pace calculator. I'm gonna type in my time. So I think my watch stops at 1 hour. Yeah, this is how many miles I ran. According to this, I mean, it just rounded up, so I put as 55 instead of 56 right here. 639 miles. Now, let's say that if I run a sophomore boom, but except it's 1/10 of the way, so by using only 1/10 of my running stamina, my sophomore boom time would be, see, 9 minutes and 59.5. So it will be even faster than my worst sophomore bum time, and I only run it like 1 time in high school. But look, man, I'm doing like this 10 times. And still got quicker pace. Okay, let's put 10 minutes and 2 seconds. And this pace will be even slower than my 15-mile run. But this one is like a long time ago, but it's 1.5 miles, so it's like only 1/10 of a distance. 641. I ran a 641 pace for 1.5 miles a few years ago. And then up to 2020, run faster pace but with 10 times longer distance. I mean, this is super scripted, right? That means that I have a sophomore boom time for 1.5 miles like 10 times and breaking the 10 minutes barrier, like 10 of a 10. So it was a very special pattern, and I lasted 9 miles per hour for, instead of 10 minutes, now it goes out to 100 minutes. So it's like a 10 times 10. So yeah, so it was very special. This run was really special for me, and I just decided to share this on YouTube. Yeah, I get it. More people are watching and following me, so I decided to share you this story. So yeah, right now, I'm still recovering from my long run. I mean, this was yesterday. I didn't run today. Wow, I got so tired. Like, I didn't want to make a video. So I decided to record today. Yeah, more runs will be coming up, and I have to end this video here, and good night and thanks for listening.